The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Convey from me, even if it is one verse." This is a very powerful and effective point raised by our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, which shows us how important learning Hadith is in Islam. So in this video, we'll be discussing why every child should learn Hadith. Let's begin. Assalamu alaikum. My brothers and sisters, we all want our children to become good human beings. We want them to grow up with strong character, good morals, high self-esteem and confidence, kind and helpful towards others. But we cannot expect our children to acquire these qualities unless we start at an early age. One of the most effective ways of doing so is to teach them Hadith. Point number 1. Hadith is the Sunnah of the Prophet, peace be upon him. As Muslims, we believe that the Prophet, peace be upon him, is the best role model for us to follow. His life was full of goodness and perfection. And the Hadith are the sayings and actions of the Prophet, peace be upon him. By learning Hadith, children are able to emulate the Prophet, peace be upon him, and become better Muslims. For example, when teaching your children Hadith, you can use stories from the Prophet's childhood or his teenage years, such as when he helped people during the annual pilgrimage, or when he freed a slave. By sharing these stories with your kids, they can learn about the Prophet's kindness, generosity, and courage at an early age. This will help them develop their character and make them better people. In addition, by learning Hadith, children can also understand the Prophet, peace be upon him, perspective on various issues and how he dealt with different situations. This can help them develop a strong sense of right and wrong and make them more confident in their decision-making. Overall, learning Hadith is an excellent way to teach children about the Prophet, peace be upon him, life and teachings, which can help them become better Muslims and human beings. Point number 2. Hadith is the source of Islamic jurisprudence. Many people may not realize that the Hadith is not just a collection of stories about the Prophet, peace be upon him, but is actually the second most important source of Islamic law and jurisprudence. The Qur'an is the first, and the Hadith is the second. The Hadith contains many legal rulings and principles that help Muslims live their lives according to the will of Allah. For example, the Hadith is where we learn about the importance of praying 5 times a day, fasting during Ramadan, giving zakat and Hajj. Without the Hadith, it would be very difficult for Muslims to know how to practice their religion properly. So by teaching your children Hadith, you are not only giving them a better understanding of Islam, but also equipping them with the knowledge need to live their lives according to the teachings of the Prophet, peace be upon him. It's like giving them a manual for life that will guide them through all of the challenges and decisions they will face. Moreover, learning Hadith can also help children develop their critical thinking skills. When learning Hadith, children are taught to analyze and interpret the sayings and actions of the Prophet, peace be upon him. This can help them develop a strong sense of logic and reasoning, which can be applied to all areas of their lives. Additionally, learning Hadith can also help children memorize a lot of information. As children learn the different Hadith and their meanings, they are also learning a lot of vocabulary. This can help improve their memory and make them better students in school. Overall, learning Hadith is a very beneficial activity for children, as it not only gives them a better understanding of Islam, but also helps them develop important skills such as critical thinking and memorization. So it's definitely something worth considering. Point number 3. Hadith is a source of Barakah, which means blessings. There are many Hadith that talk about the blessings of seeking knowledge. By encouraging our children to learn Hadith, we are opening the doors for them to receive these blessings in their lives. Learning Hadith can bring about many positive changes in a person's life. It can lead to self-improvement, improvement in health and relationships, and even finding one's lost purpose of life. There are many stories of people whose lives have been transformed for the better after they started learning and reflecting upon Hadith. Encouraging our children to learn Hadith is an investment in their future. It's like planting a seed that will grow into a tree that provides shade and fruit for generations to come. If our children learn Hadith, they will be able to pass on the knowledge to their children and grandchildren, who in turn will be able to benefit from it as well. So let us not forget the importance of learning Hadith and passing on this valuable tradition to our children and the generations to come. May Allah Almighty grant us the ability to learn and understand the teachings of our Prophet, peace be upon him. Ameen. Before we move to our next point, I just wanted to take a moment to ask you to support us. Your support will help us continue to produce quality content that will benefit Muslims all over the world. so please don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Point number 4, Hadith helps to answer the children's questions about Islam. Children are naturally curious, and they have a lot of questions about the world around them. This is especially true when it comes to religion. Children want to know why they are doing certain things and what the meaning of certain rituals and practices are. That's where Hadith can be very helpful. The Hadith contains a lot of information about various aspects of Islam, including the stories of the prophets, the rights and duties of Muslims, and the rules and regulations for performing ibadat. By learning Hadith, children can get answers to their questions about Islam and develop a better understanding of their faith. They will also learn about the stories of the past and the miracles that Allah has performed for the sake of His people. This can inspire them to have iman and taqwa in Allah. It is important for parents to answer their children's questions about Islam in a clear and concise way. This can help children develop a strong foundation of iman and make them more confident in their faith. Children who feel confident in their faith are less likely to be influenced by negative peer pressure and more likely to stick to their religious beliefs as they grow older. Point number 5. Hadith makes the children feel connected to the past and the future Ummah. When children learn Hadith, they are connecting themselves to the past, present, and future generations of Muslims. They are learning about the struggles and achievements of their ancestors and how they have shaped the course of history. This can give children a sense of pride in their heritage and identity. It also helps them understand the current state of affairs and the challenges facing the Muslim community today. By learning Hadith, children are also preparing themselves for the future. They are learning about the expectations of their faith and how they can contribute to the betterment of society. They are learning about the rights and duties of Muslims and how they can fulfill them to become good citizens of the Ummah. Overall, learning Hadith is an investment in the future of our children. It is a gift that will keep on giving long after they have finished their studies. May Allah Almighty bless our children with the ability to learn and understand the teachings of our Prophet, peace be upon him. Ameen. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it beneficial, please like and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Allah Almighty bless you and grant you goodness. Until next time, Salam. O alaikum.